fact, in 2024, we made a decision that we'll no longer hire from any other place than Nigeria, and we chopped the cane in 2025. We chopped the cane in 2025.
Nigeria's talent gap, why Moniepoint can't fill 500 roles. Tosin Eniolorunda, the chief executive officer of Moniepoint, has sparked an important conversation about the state of talent development in Nigeria. His recent remarks about the company's struggle to fill roughly 500 vacancies point to a deeper issue that goes beyond one organization. It reflects a growing mismatch between available jobs and the quality of skills in the labor market. According to Eniolorunda, Moniepoint made a deliberate decision in 2024 to focus entirely on hiring talent within Nigeria. This move aligned with a broader goal of supporting local capacity, strengthening the domestic workforce, and proving that Nigerian professionals could compete on a global level. However, by 2025, the company was forced to reconsider that approach after encountering significant challenges in sourcing candidates who meet international standards. At the heart of the issue is not just the number of applicants, but the quality of their skills. Eniolorunda emphasized that while there is no shortage of people seeking jobs, finding individuals who possess the technical expertise, problem-solving ability, and global competitiveness required for modern roles has proven difficult. This gap between quantity and quality has left hundreds of roles unfilled, slowing down growth and forcing companies to look beyond national borders for talent. This challenge is not unique to Moniepoint. Across Nigeria's fast-growing tech and fintech sectors, companies are increasingly competing for a limited pool of highly skilled professionals. Despite Nigeria's large and youthful population, the supply of globally competitive talent has not kept pace with the rapid expansion of digital industries. This paradox, high unemployment alongside unfilled high-skilled jobs, highlights structural weaknesses in education, training, and workforce development. Eniolorunda also pointed to environmental and social factors that he believes are influencing the quality of talent. He noted that issues such as excessive social media consumption, changing societal values, and the normalization of shortcuts to success, often associated with internet fraud culture, are affecting how young people think and approach work. While these observations may be debated, they raise valid concerns about focus, discipline, and long-term skill development in a fast-changing digital world. Education plays a central role in this discussion. Many graduates leave universities without the practical skills required by employers, particularly in fields like software engineering, data analysis, cybersecurity, and product design. The gap between academic knowledge and industry needs means that companies often have to invest heavily in training new hires, or, in some cases, look elsewhere for ready-made expertise. This situation places additional pressure on businesses and reduces their ability to scale efficiently. Another contributing factor is the lack of structured mentorship and exposure to global best practices. In more developed ecosystems, young professionals often benefit from internships, apprenticeships, and mentorship programs that help bridge the gap between theory and practice. In Nigeria, such opportunities exist but are not widespread enough to meet demand. As a result, many talented individuals struggle to reach their full potential or compete effectively on an international stage. The implications of this talent gap are significant. For companies like Moniepoint, it can slow innovation, limit expansion, and increase operational costs. For the country as a whole, it risks undermining Nigeria's position as a leading tech hub in Africa. If businesses are forced to increasingly rely on foreign talent, the opportunity to build strong local expertise, and the economic benefits that come with it, may be diminished. However, the situation is not without hope. Nigeria has repeatedly demonstrated its capacity for innovation and resilience. The rise of successful startups, the global recognition of Nigerian developers, and the increasing adoption of technology across sectors all point to a strong foundation that can be built upon. Addressing the talent gap will require coordinated efforts from multiple stakeholders, including government, educational institutions, private companies, and individuals. One key step is reforming the education system to place greater emphasis on practical, job-ready skills. This includes updating curricula, investing in digital infrastructure, and fostering partnerships between universities and industry. Programs that focus on coding, data science, and other in-demand skills should be expanded, while soft skills such as critical thinking, communication, and teamwork must also be prioritized. Private sector involvement is equally important. Companies can play a proactive role by investing in training programs, boot camps, and internships that help develop the next generation of talent. Rather than relying solely on ready-made expertise, businesses can create pipelines that nurture potential and build capacity over time. While this approach requires patience and resources, it offers long-term benefits for both companies and the broader economy. Government policies also have a role to play. By supporting innovation, improving access to quality education, and creating an enabling environment for businesses, policymakers can help bridge the gap between talent supply and demand. Initiatives that encourage digital literacy, entrepreneurship, and skills development will be crucial in preparing Nigeria's workforce for the future. For young Nigerians, Eniola Ndu's remarks serve as both a warning and a call to action. The global job market is becoming increasingly competitive, and success will depend on continuous learning, adaptability, and a commitment to excellence. While external factors may influence opportunities, individuals still have significant control over how they develop their skills and position themselves for success. Ultimately, the talent gap highlighted by Moniepoint is a reflection of broader societal and economic dynamics. It underscores the need for a shift in mindset, from short-term gains to long-term growth, from passive consumption to active creation, and from local limitations to global competitiveness. Addressing this challenge will not happen overnight, but with sustained effort and collaboration, Nigeria has the potential to transform its workforce into one of its greatest strengths. Eniola Ndu's message is clear: the future of Nigeria's economy depends not just on the number of its people, but on the quality of their skills, their ability to think critically, and their readiness to compete on a global stage.